Hi everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Jerilyn. I am a mom of 3 kids, ages 10, 3, and 1, and I went to our local homeschool conference this last weekend with my husband, and it is the Oregon Christian Home Educators Association conference, and they have lots of great speakers and small sessions that you can go to, but they also have an exhibit hall and a used curriculum exchange. So I, of course, did a little bit of shopping and wanted to show you what I got at the conference this weekend. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been coming for a while, welcome back. We are on summer break right now. And we do a little bit of kind of light school. We're just finishing up a little bit of math that we didn't finish and a little bit of history that we haven't finished yet, but we're having very relaxed days right now. So the things that I'm going to show you today are a couple of things for my preschooler, mostly things for my 5th grader, and a couple of things for me. So let's get started. So the first thing that I got was this bundle from Rod and Staff, and they sell these books individually as well as in this book set, but they're a lot cheaper if you buy them all together. I believe it was $19.50 for this whole pack, and if you bought them separately, they were $3.75 a piece. So I'm going to unwrap these and show you what they look like. These books are part of the ABC series that Rod and Staff produces. We have Adventures with Books, Bible Pictures to Color, which I already have actually because I picked up the Bible Stories to Read storybook that goes with this, and it came with the coloring book, but this is just a coloring book of the pictures from that storybook. Then we have Counting with Numbers, Do It Carefully, Everywhere We Go, and Finding the Answers. So be looking for a flip through of that series here on my channel coming up. The next few things that I got are for my 5th grade daughter, and we have been studying American history. We started this last year, and we'll be doing another year in 2024-2025 school year. And because of that, I picked up these books. These were $2 a piece. If you haven't heard of this series, there are several of these books, but it's the If You series, and these are If You Lived. So if you lived in colonial times, which we already did colonies, but I still have 2 more kids, so I figured we would probably read this at some point. If you lived with the Sioux Indians, if you traveled west in a covered wagon, and if you were a pioneer on the prairie. And these 2 books, I know we will definitely be able to use this coming year because we will be studying that time period. Another book to kind of go along with our history, my daughter really likes coloring, especially when we're doing our history readings, and so I got a coloring book for her that I was hoping she would like. Not sure if she's going to, but we'll see. This is a Civil War fashions coloring book, and these are by Dover Coloring Books. She really has liked these when we have gone to our local homeschool store. They have a whole bunch of these different types of coloring books. There's history related, cars and trucks and anything that you would want, really. There's a coloring book for that. And so these are just what people would have worn during that time period. So I'm hoping that she will enjoy coloring those. Okay, so in my last book haul from a used curriculum sale that I went to, I got the teacher version of this curriculum. But this weekend, I was able to find the student activity book, which is the purple book. This is a company called Common Sense Press. And as you can see here, this is for 5th grade skills for language arts. I had seen on my friend Sarah's channel, Blessed Homeschool, that her daughters used this last year, and they really liked parts of it and kind of didn't like other parts. But I think that we are going to go ahead and give it a try, because I think the parts that they liked were what I was looking for. So we are still going to continue on with our more Charlotte Mason style of language arts, but I thought this would be helpful to add in a couple of things. It would help us to choose some of our copywork passages, and also a little bit of spelling and grammar and things like that. So I think we will probably go ahead and use this book this year. If not, I can always sell it or save it for another child. And then the last thing that I got for my daughter, if you have watched a few of my videos, you may have remembered that my daughter used Christian Light Reading 4 last year, and she really liked it. This is what the teacher's book looks like for level 5, and the book came with it. I got this set for like $7, so I couldn't pass it up. And then I stopped at the Christian Light Education booth at the conference and ordered the 5 light units that go along with this. And so for the 5 light units and a math reference chart that they have that I really wanted, it was like $22. So total, this curriculum cost me less than $30, which I thought was a great deal. So I picked that up. So the last 2 things that I picked up were from a sweet lady. Her name is Gwendolyn Harmon, and she owns a company called Learning Ladyhood, and she not only writes devotionals, she writes some devotionals on specific hymns and learning a little bit more about those hymns. So those are kind of next on my list of things to purchase next time. But she also is writing a novel series, and she has 2 books in the series so far, and she's writing the 3rd one. I get her weekly emails, and it's always fun to hear how she is doing with her writing. But these are 2 of the devotionals that I picked up. So we have Contentment, Truths from Proverbs 30, 7 through 9. And then this one is Think on These Things, a study of Philippians 4, 8. And these just looked really good. She is a teacher. She teaches 1st grade, I think. She's a writer, a church musician, and she loves to encourage ladies to be all that God designed them to be. She has a whole series called Hymns for the Heart, as well as a book called Like a Lady, which is one that my daughter and I did this last year, which was excellent. And it was learning how to be a lady the way God would want you to be. So I've really enjoyed the books that I've gotten from her before. I'm actually about to start another devotional that I picked up last year that I haven't done yet. It's called Fruitful. And so I'm really excited about that one as well. So these are 2 devotionals that I will be doing in the future, and we'll probably then pass them along to my daughter to do for herself. And then the last thing that I picked up from a booth, which was actually given to us just because we walked by, was this little devotional called Peace Within Your Borders, Devotions for Homeschool Teachers. And this is written by Beth Sharpton. And the reason that we got this was we were walking by a booth called NARI, and they do homeschool research. And this guy has been doing homeschool research, he said, for 38 years or something like that. So we stopped by to talk to him. But he said that this is a friend of his that wrote these devotionals, and he just was passing them on to people at the conference. And the cool part about this little book that I noticed when I was looking through it is that it's set up by the month. And so in September, there's a section called Gearing Up. And then in October, there's a section called Modeling. And then in November, Giving Thanks. And December, Praising God. So there's just kind of a little theme depending on what the month is. And so I thought that was really cool, and I am thinking about doing this this coming fall. So that is everything that I got at the conference, and I have so much to think about from all of the sessions that I went to, and I will probably be sharing a little bit about just different things that I learned here coming up, but it's just kind of a lot. If you've ever been to a homeschool conference, when you're done, you're just kind of like in a brain fog of all the things you just learned. And so my plan is to kind of go back through my notebook and to look back at the different speakers that I went to and what they had to say, and how we can implement those great nuggets in our homeschool. So if you have any questions about any of the things that I showed today, or if you want flip throughs of anything like that, which I'll probably do a few flip throughs of some of these things, just because I always enjoy seeing flip throughs of things that I'm looking at getting or things like that. So, but if there's anything specific that you want to see, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy homeschool hauls and learning about curriculum and planning and things like that. And I hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll see you next time.